Namaste, everyone. So it looks like I had to switch over to a different outlet here. So I hope that you guys can still find this stream. Let's see here. So it wouldn't let me use the one that I had posted to share it. So I hope that you guys find the stream here. I'm just gonna share it out to a couple locations really fast. Let's see. Just hang on just a second before I get set up here. Okay, can you guys see my grid okay? I hope that you guys can see it. Okay, awesome. Okay, namaste guys. How are you? I have my grid all set up here. So I just want to say namaste, beautiful grid workers, gatekeepers, star seeds. Welcome back to my channel, Indigo Angel. And welcome to live meditation for the Amazon rainforest. So I hope that you guys find me because I was not able to link this to my preset date that I had put for some reason. You can only go live off of my computer. It wouldn't actually let me tag this to my preset date and actually record from my phone, which was what I needed to do to get this going. But yes, so thank you guys for joining me. I'm excited to be doing this. I do have the lighting coming in. It's kind of like the sun's just starting to set over the mountains a little bit, so I might have to close my blinds. Hang on just a second. It's probably gonna help with the glare just a little bit. Yeah, okay, that's better. Okay, yeah, so we all know the importance and, you know, the powerful transmission that we will transmit when we merge our concentrated heart consciousness and the intention for greater purposes other than ourselves. So when we come together, there's a lot more energy and a lot more that goes into that. And so we will come together for the healing and the aiding of our planet. And we can really make a difference and an impact through love at the speed of thought and through the unified electronic conscious projection of seeding life force energy, that life force current. Okay, so we can do so much when we consciously focus that love and that healing specifically on the grid sites and within close proximity to areas that need relief and aid. So today we're going to focus on North and South America, the grid sites, the horizontal ley lines, and the specific horizontal ley lines that activate all of these sacred sites from Mount Shasta, which is all the way up here, all the way to Haley South Pole, which is here. So we have this, I put my crystals on here, but we have this major horizontal ley line that pretty much activates all the way from Mount Shasta through that major inner earth Q site in Mexico, all the way down through that center point of Brazil where all of those fires kind of are right now. And then that hits up Machu Picchu and Lake Titicaca, and then actually comes down and connects Halley South Pole. So I don't know if you guys can see it here very well on my map, but essentially I've put crystals all over the map to like energize this energy on these grid sites, on these ley lines, and that's why I have them in a vertical horizontal angle, is to be energizing those ley lines. Like that is the intention of putting the crystals that way. So we're gonna focus on, in this meditation, we're gonna focus on some grid sites. So we're gonna focus on Sarasota, Florida, Inner Earth Gate Site 2, which is here. We are going to focus on the Inner Earth Q site in Mexico, and that's going to be a big one because there is a lot of siphoning stations and wormholes here. So we're going to want to release these control holds as much as possible. We're gonna focus on Machu Picchu, Peru. And Machu Picchu is a Pleiadian grid site. So we want to hold this energy open, standing in the crystalla tones, the Christed rhythmic spiral. We're gonna be sending that energy to Machu Picchu. And also Lake Titicaca, Peru, which is the true representation of the Earth's sacral chakra. Also, it's an Arcturian grid site. So that seems to activate through the body of Hydra, that July through mid-October activation, and it also seems to bring through a lot of Antares. So the Antares template is activating as well. So through our meditation, we're going to essentially work with this energy. Okay. So Lake Titicaca has the highest navigable lake. It is the highest waters on the planet. So that is why it is considered the sacral chakra of the planet. It's also having a lot of underground ruins there as well. So we need to focus on these sacred sites because of the location of the fire. The fire is basically taking over around that sacral chakra, energy center, vortices on the planet. Okay, so what we can do as grid keepers, what we can do as gatekeepers, is we can send strategic energy to that energy center. So we'll be calling to this sacred energy center to bring forth rain, to bring forth water, and cleansing through our emotional bodies to assist with the healing of the Amazon. So the grid sites are actually energetic sacred portals, vortices, and planetary chakras of Earth. And the ley lines are the networking systems in which the energy travels. So we are essentially energetically tuning right into Gaia's communication stations and centers and letting her receive our transmitted light encoding. So you can see here that I've prepared my map with a crystal grid. Okay, I've used selenite, I've used clear quartz crystal, and I've also been guided to supercharge with Lemurian crystals. So this is my Lemurian here. I put Lemurian right on where the fires are. I have my selenite going in all four corners of the vertical horizontal ley lines, and then I have some rainbow quartz as well. So I've been guided to use clear crystals, as I just feel that would be what's necessary to essentially assist with that energy. So if you have a map at home, you may want to grab it and set it up, okay? Grab some crystals. Definitely, if you have Lemurian crystals, grab those. If you don't have these things, that's okay too. Just listen and follow along. There are no expectations, and your presence, just being here with us, is enough. Being together and doing this together is enough. You don't have to have this set up here, but if you want to quickly go ahead and do that, I'll give you just a few seconds here so you can grab your map and place some crystals if you'd like. But essentially, for one of the visualizations, I will need you to actually just have a crystal or something of energetic meaning to you, as it's going to assist us with opening those portals in the body. Okay, so I am going to be walking us through 2 meditations that are a part of my bioregenesis. And if you enjoy these today, I suggest that you subscribe to my Patreon to enjoy more of these techniques. But I've basically changed them around a little bit today to make this more of a collective experience. So if you are doing my bioregenesis, you may recognize these. This will be specific visualization that we are going to use to open portals within our own bodies. So we're going to use the crystal to open the portal in the energetic structure and connect these grid sites on the planet and send this healing through our own energy centers. And it's going to be more of a strategic approach and a more precise way in to target for more deeper planetary healing. It's going to be in accordance to that natural anatomy of our body and our planet's energy systems to make this more impactful for the planet, more healing. So if any of you have worked with Lemurian, you'll know its healing power. This crystal in specific carries, it's always, to me, I've always felt a very, almost like a seraphim choir. It's very angelic. Lemurian is very Lyran Pleiadian energy. It's very healing, nurturing qualities. It's one of those crystals that will physically provide relief on areas of pain in the body, and it also works very, very quickly. So if you are in pain, physical pain, you want to put a Lemurian crystal on wherever you are in pain, as it will aid that very, very, very quickly. So that was one of the reasons why I was guided to work with that crystal tonight for this meditation. And so we all know that the Amazon rainforest is being consumed right now by the transformative element of fire, which is truly a planetary expression of the root chakra. Okay, so anytime something is burning, it's lost its ability to maintain its bioenergetic health. It's the element fire blazes within when the foundation is taking a reconstruction, when the stability of the collective is reconfiguring. It's all symbolic to human consciousness. The Amazon rainforest is the lungs of the world. It provides 20% of the world's oxygen, so this has become a major environmental concern for the entire planet's existence. This would mean our international foundation is being reconfigured right now. It's home to hundreds of indigenous tribes and animals, wildlife, and the fire has been declared a state of emergency. So I have seen some posts on Facebook here and there from a few different sources saying that the Amazon is receiving rain and not to worry. I know some of you have probably seen this as well. But I think that truly we haven't really seen anything yet from the news in a more reliable source or outlet giving any type of confirmation to just carry on, that the rain's just taking care of everything. So I don't think that these fires have been sufficiently put out due to any rainfall at this point. And so coming together for this meditation, I think, is really still very important. You know, once again, as we see time and time again, we see in the nature of humanism that there are being all kinds of accusations being thrown around that these fires are over money, that these fires are over agendas to deforest the land for profits. It's what I've been hearing from several sources, and that has to do with, you know, the corruption of the government and smaller groups that are supposedly starting these fires to wage war against the Brazilian government. And there's just a lot of distortion, a lot of dissolution, a lot of redirection, reflection, chaos, blame games that are just essentially going into the details of why this is happening. So what I essentially see from a spiritual perception is that these are the manifestations of the radial source templates, especially the Hydra mythology, which I did go over that yesterday in my energy update. So check out the energy update. But these are expressions and the fruition of prophecy of civilizations whose left, you know, those burnt serpent temples, and these are the catalysts to greater subconscious suppression collectively. So it's forms of ignorance, it's forms of denial of sacred earth and not taking global warming seriously. So scientists are stating that we have 12 years to make major global changes or the damages will be irreversible and catastrophic. So these environmental events, such as these fires, you know, stuff like this is only going to continue to be more prevalent. It's going to get worse. And, you know, we all know the fate of this. So it's just interesting that there really is still no rally for the changes that need to be taking place in order for us to be correcting global warming and correcting these things with the earth. So, you know, these environmental things that keep happening are just going to continue to happen, you know, and people need to look up, you know, longer than just a minute, long enough to disrupt their day from their day-to-day things to make Earth a priority again. Because Gaia's timeline is being forged through the expression of suppressed knowledge and history and the failure to evolve with the coherence of the nature of our existence, right? So these mass events, you know, are they necessary for the change to happen? Unfortunately, you know, it doesn't make them any easier to process or get through. So as we are all connected through this energetic grid and matrices, so many of us, especially divine feminines, okay? Divine feminines, you may be feeling this really physically right now in the sacral chakra, having physical symptoms, cramping, pain. These fires may have literally forced your period to start. You may be having dry mouth, like inability to stay hydrated, so drinking lots of extra water. All of these symptoms are playing out from this fire because this fire essentially sends distress signals along the coordinates, along the ley lines, along the grading systems to these other points in the planet, especially North America. You're definitely going to be feeling physical effects from this. This is from the transformation that is forging in the Amazon rainforest. All of these fires surrounding our planetary chakra of the planet. So those of you who are connected to the soul genetics of these sacred locations, you may be experiencing these physical symptoms manifesting in your body the most, like Incan, Mayan, Lemurian Grail lines. If you are connected to this through past lives, all of that encoding still exists in the DNA through its mutations. So you still have that ability within to access those records within this existence. You may be feeling those physical effects of this even more because of those genetics that are programmed to our lands of previous origins and previous existences. So this tonight will be very healing, very clearing, very cleansing. We're going to focus on the love, the high vibrations that we can contribute to the distress. And I'm going to also call in and work with specific deity and entities as well. So collective identities, if you are unsure about these energies that I'm going to tell you about before we start, you may not want to keep participating until you feel okay with working with these energies. So maybe turn this off, research them, come back. If you have any hesitation or resistance in your body after I tell you what I'm going to be working with, then that's a clear sign that you shouldn't work with these energies. But if you are familiar with Kali, okay, she's a Hindu deity. She is a form of the Divine Mother. So she will take a fierce form to protect good from evil, especially when evil does not go away by virtue of love. So any energy that is being siphoned within the planet, fed upon, and this is why I'm calling to Kali, is because she is known to assist energy that is being affected by negative energy, considering all of that political corruption that goes into these fires. You know, she will essentially scare evil forces out of that life. So she will assist with suffering and injustices. So I'm going to call upon Kali during the meditation. I'm also going to call upon serpent goddesses and lineages and grail lines. I got some interesting comments yesterday on my energy update with someone getting frustrated about the way that I expressed grail lines and serpent lineages. And we have to remember that grail lines are an extension of all genetics, all DNA, all soul genetics, all soul lines. So there isn't just one grail line, there are multiple grail lines that we can tune into, and the serpent grail line is one of those grail lines. Okay, so the reason for calling upon this is because of the connection with the sacred serpent temples that are within close proximity to these fires. Okay, so if you look at the pictures of the serpent megalithic site in Peru, should be close to Lake Titicaca, I believe. It has 8 snake heads all facing south. So the Inca's traditions say that the snake is the protection of Mother Earth. And I've been guided to say time and time again that the snake is the identity of Mother Earth. So we will call upon the heart of the identity to bring rain, and we're going to bring cleansing of the lands, okay? And we're also going to call upon the Christed Trinity. We're going to call of this energy in to assist us once we open this portal. So we'll call that in with the healing, clearing, and visualization of this meditation through the purity of the Christed heart, through the grail and the lineage of the Melchizedek entity from the metagalactic core, and the healing of the primal light orders of the Brahmarama, the Elohim, and the Seraphim orders. Okay, so are you guys ready? So I just want to start this meditation off with a Maharic seal and form a bridge of light to everyone who is here tonight. So thank you again for being here. Namaste to you, Mahama, unconditional love to you. I really appreciate you joining me to do this. And the Maharic seal will provide protection of our bioenergetic field. Okay, so this is going to ensure the purity of our intentions. And the Maharic seal essentially connects that Christed bridge into the planet, merging and unifying our fields through the integrity of the 12-dimensional blueprint, the original angelic coding, creating and extending our own visual of a tethered network. So if everyone is ready, okay, so it looks like we have 11 people joining us. Yay! This is so awesome. Actually, we need 12. We need 12 people here. I guess 11 is joining. I'm the 12th, so perfect. Okay, and I've never actually gone live on my YouTube channel before, so this is really fun for me. I love you guys. Okay, so what we need to do is, if you're ready, we need to grab our crystals in our hand and we just need to prepare to visualize. So we're going to start by creating a tube of light. Okay, so I want you to grab your crystal and begin to visualize a tube of light that extends clear above your heads, extending into the heavens. And this tube of light is going to represent your purity. Okay, and this tube of light also needs to extend down into the earth, all the way into the center psychic body of the earth. And that is going to anchor our purity of our intentions, of our higher dimensional selves, into the center psychic core of Gaia. Okay, so this tube should extend clear above our heads into the heavens, and then far beneath into our feet, into the earth, entering into the psychic center of the planet. So what I want you to do is I want you to visualize a Merkaba, a 2 triangle star, the Star of David, and the Hierophant symbol. Envision this about a foot above your head. Okay, so I want you to inhale and exhale and push the symbol down your chakra column, down all through all of your chakras, going through your crown, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus, sacral root, all the way into the earth. And as it comes down, it's going to be clearing, cleansing, and releasing as you're pushing this energy all the way down through your 7th dimensional chakra body. Okay, inhale and exhale and push the symbol down into the center psychic body of earth. Once it reaches the center psychic body of earth, allow it to enter inside of earth. Here is where you connect with your 13th dimensional avatar body. I want you to inhale and bring that energy back up into your body, through the Star of David, up into your body. And I want you to stop when you get to your heart chakra. I want you to inhale and exhale and extend the Hierophant symbol out horizontal into your bioenergetic field, out from your 4th dimensional heart chakra, okay? Allow that energy from the inside of earth that you just brought up from the planet into your heart. Allow that energy to fill your toroidal field, okay? Inhale and exhale and bring the energy back in. Inhale, exhale, and push the Star of David up and out through the crown chakra and back out into the heavens. Okay, so that is a Maharik seal. So once you've given your Star of David to the heavens or to the sky, what I want you to do is I want you to split and branch your tube of light over the top of you, okay, into 12 extensions like a tree root. So right above you, your tube of light should be extended out into 12 extensions, kind of like the shape of an umbrella, keeping this extension over you and allowing the tube of light to be open to tethering of bioelectromagnetic energy. Here, I want your energy to open and invite to the other beings that are listening to this meditation. Okay, so visualize yourself making 12 connections with everyone else that is listening to this meditation. And the extensions can tether together if you pick up on that live energy at this point. If you feel tingling, if you feel sensation, if you feel chills, if you feel visualization, if you feel anything of an oscillation or a vibration, any energy signatures, just know that that is confirmation that you are connecting as a unified field of love. Okay? So creating a visualization that's kind of going to look like that invisible umbrella of a 5G cell technology. I know you all have seen those pictures of 5G cell technology. Okay, so we're extending our tube of light as a branch that is connecting to everybody here. So this is a natural, coherent, harmonious frequency created by everybody here participating in this meditation. Okay, so now we are going to create and open a portal from within our own energetic structure to send healing. So what I want you to do is just go ahead and release that visualization, okay? And because we just made that connection, so you can go ahead and allow the visualization to dissipate back into your bioenergetic field. So we are connected to everybody here, and we are unified through that field, through that visualization. So it's okay to release the visual because the connection has been established. So now we are all unified, and now we can focus on healing the grid locations. Okay, so now, like I said, we're going to create and open a portal from within our own energetic system to send healing. So if you still have your Lemurian crystal in your hand, okay, I want you to hold the crystal out in front of you in both of your hands. And I want you to focus on the healing qualities of your crystal and its entire nature of its subtlety body. So focus on the vibration, focus on its oscillation of its matter density. And once you have created this energy signature in your mind, I want you to inhale, on the inhale this into your hands. Inhale that energy signature up your arms, into your shoulders, and down into your heart chakra. At your heart chakra, take a second to feel the healing nature of the crystal here inside of your body, okay? Inhale and exhale, and push this energy down into your sacral chakra. Here is where we will open a portal from our waters, from our emotions of our sacral chakra to the sacral chakra of the planet, to the sacred grid site of Lake Titicaca, Peru. Okay, I want you to inhale and exhale and push this energy of the healing vibration of your crystal out horizontally into your bioenergetic field. So you should be visualizing an orange horizontal holographic disc spread out from your sacral chakra, fully extended into your bioenergetic field. I want you to hold open this visualization because you have just opened an energetic portal from within your own body that is extending into the sacral chakra of the planet, okay? Your expanded orange sacral disc should flow energetically into your illuminated toroidal field, filling your field with all of the energy, strength that you carry from within that chakra. Your toroidal field is now bridged and anchored into the collective body of everyone else participating in this meditation. So we have become a giant crystal generator of sacral strength, unified through this visualization, through the connections of our tube of light tree branch that we extended before, okay? Merged and expanded out from the orange horizontal holographic disc from within our sacral chakra. So here is when we are going to inhale and exhale. And with every breath that we take, we are going to merge this energy into the sacral chakra grid site of the planet. Okay? Every breath sending primal life currents and assistance and healing to the Amazon. So some of you may be anchoring this into Sarasota, Florida. Some of you may be anchoring this into the Inner Earth Q site in Mexico. Some of you may be anchoring this into Machu Picchu. Some of you may be anchoring this into Lake Titicaca. Some of you may be doing all of this simultaneously. Whatever you choose, okay, to be sending energy, just make sure you're sending it intentionally to these sites. Keep visualizing the energetic structures holding open through the unified field. Take a moment to send love, send healing, and send visualization of rain. Send the highest outcome for all of the indigenous and non-indigenous of the land to be safe. Send love and healing to the animals and the land. Send love to the government. Send love to the surrounding cities that are suffocating in smoke, okay? Here is where I would like to call upon Kali to stand in injustices of the corruption of the politics and corruption of siphoned energies that feed lower matrix systems. We ask these food systems to be transmuted, that the corruption implodes upon itself and rebirths a new hope and new credibility in the human species. And we ask that this energy be redirected for health and the wealth of the environment. As we inhale and exhale, I call upon the power of the identity of Gaia, serpent lineages and goddesses around the world to raise up and provide herself with the ability to self-heal. Provide herself with the rain that is needed to put out the fires, to turn the flames into smoke and ash, and cut her losses as the actions needed to make global environmental health a priority to collective transhuman agendas. Inhale and exhale, and I'd like to call upon the Melchizedek Christed frequencies of the Brahmarama, the Seraphim, and the Elohim to nurture the spiritual status of all beings planetarily involved back to the purest states of being. Inhale and exhale the purity. Inhale and exhale the rain. And inhale and exhale the love needed to assist the stabilization of the grids and the lungs of the planet. So after you feel you have sent your intentions, after you feel you have attuned your energy, you can go ahead and allow this visualization to dissipate back into your bioenergetic field. Okay, so you can release all of your attachments etherically, emotionally, psychically, to any holographic structures within the remnant of your visualization. Okay, and you can allow yourself to be at peace with the blessings of our hearts, with the efforts that we have just made. I suggest leaving your map up with your crystals if you can, up for a few days until we kind of start to see the unfolding of this event and see where things are going to be going energetically within South America. And if you need to give yourself a minute from that visualization we just went through, please go ahead and do that. If you feel that you need to run another Maharic seal to clear your personal bioenergetic field after coming together collectively, also please do that. So I hope that you all enjoyed this meditation. I hope that I just want to thank everyone who participated in this healing, and I would love to hear your feedback as far as the visualization. If you were able to keep up with the visualization, because I think I was kind of going quickly, but yeah. So I think that this was really nice, and I just really appreciate everybody being here. So I hope that you all have a beautiful rest of your weekend, and namaste. Have a good night.